Do you know what IET is? Stay tuned just a minute and I'll share that with you. IET. Give me just a minute and I'll get to IET. But first, can I talk to you for just a minute about COVID 19? Please, people, please, can we just be safe rather than sorry? You know, I don't think that most people actually are taking this virus as serious as it really is. Because folks can't see things sometimes, it makes it difficult for us to fear it. And yes, this virus, this invisible enemy, is something that we should all fear. After all, look, 90,000, somewhere around 90,000 people have already died from this virus. Not 900, not 90 or 9,000, 90, 90,000 people have died from this virus. Do you know that's more that exists in a lot of towns in this country? 90,000 people. So, let's be safe rather than sorry, especially our young folk, because our young folk were led to believe in the beginning that this virus would not affect them, that it only attacked elderly people, and so they were going to be fine. Not the case. This virus has no respect for age, race, financial standing, none of that. So please, man, let's just be safe rather than sorry. And let's be respectful of one another. I understand that, people want their liberties and freedoms to be respected. I understand that. But when it comes to death threats, look, people are picketing in the state of Michigan. They're striking, whatever you want to call it, in the state of Michigan. Not only that, but the governor of that state is getting death threats. What she's trying to do with the stay at home order, she's trying to save lives. And because of that, someone is threatening to take her life. What kind of sense does that make? None. None. So, because look, I know about fear. I know about the fear of not being able to feed your family. I know about the fear of not being able to pay your rent or pay your mortgage or pay your car note. I understand all of that. And I have empathy with folks who are dealing with that. But that does not give you cause to threaten someone's life. That does not give you cause. Look, let me share this with you. Let me tell you this. One of the biggest problems that this country has always had and still has, in my personal opinion, was and is racism. And here's the thing about racism, man. Racism only succeeds when the voice of the few, the minority, the ignorant, are able to outweigh the rights and the freedoms of the quiet majority. That's been the biggest problem that exists in this country. And right now, most of this country agree with our health experts that stay at home is the right thing to do. Now, I do believe that there should be a productive manner in which the country is rolled back out, in which we come out of this, but it's not by force. You don't do that by threatening someone's life. You don't get that by threatening someone's life. Let's pay attention to our health experts. Again, let's be safe rather than sorry. All right? Uh, let's all try and do that. So, let me tell you a little bit about IET with Mike C. When I was in high school, I was a big Johnny Carson fan. So in high school, I never went to bed before 12:30, never, because Johnny Carson didn't come on until after the local news in Sacramento. News didn't go off till 11:30. Johnny Carson came on 11:30, went off at 12:30. I went to bed at 12:30. So big fan of Johnny Carson. I also became a big fan of Good Morning America. Then when Bryant Gumbel went to the Today Show, which I believe that might have been as early as the late 80s, mid 80s. But when Bryant Gumbel became a member of the Today Show, and I was familiar with Bryant because of his sports reporting. That's when I started watching the Today Show, and I still watch the Today Show. Also, I have been a fan for years of the Tom Joyner Morning Show, and I also like the Steve Harvey Show. So what I have done with IET, partially what I have done, is I have combined it into all of those. Johnny Carson, Good Morning America, Today Show, Tom Joyner Morning Show, Steve Harvey Show. IET, if I'm successful, will only be a part of all of those. The other part of IET is that most people who know me closely, anyhow, know that I am a minister of the gospel. And within ministry, I'm an evangelist. So my responsibility is to share the gospel. That's what we do as evangelists. So that's the other part of what I want to do with IET, with this vlog, is I want to share the gospel. Now, I'm not talking about doing that in a manner that some folks refer to as preachy, as holy roll, or any of that. I consider myself a new age minister. So people who are not Christians will still be able to watch this vlog and get something out of it and enjoy it. They'll be able to be informed, they'll be able to be entertained, and they will be able to ascertain truth, because that's what we're going to provide is truth. We're going to provide truth in different forms, different factions. Sometimes, all of the time, we'll be providing truth in the information that we share with you. We'll be providing truth within our entertainment. Our entertainment, of course, is going to be informative lots of the time. What I'm going to do is on this vlog, I'm going to have singers come on and they'll talk about their new songs and the inspiration for it. I'm going to have new and up and coming comedians come on. Now, here's what I'm going to do. The vlog is going to be launched on June the 1st. June the 1st will be the first day of the vlog. And then a new vlog will go out every Sunday after that. Okay. But what I'm going to do to promote the vlog is starting tomorrow, Monday, May 18th, I'm going to start a Facebook/YouTube live every day, 14 consecutive days. We're going to start that at 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central, and 1 p.m. for you folks on the East Coast. Every day, 14 consecutive days, live YouTube, live Facebook. And what I'm trying to do is every day I'm trying to have a special guest. That might be a singer, it might be an up and coming comic, it might be an orator, a speaker. So every day I'm going to try to do that. I might not have it the first or second day, but after that we'll do it. I'm hoping that you will sign on and that you will comment, because I've got this new thing called Ecamm. If you don't know about Ecamm Live, man, it is terrific. Ecamm Live will make it look like I have my own television show, like I'm a network. So I'll be able to do split screen. I'll be able to have guests on, and the guests, for example, if I have a singer on, I'll be able to do a split screen, and while I'm talking to them, it'll be a split screen. And then when they start singing, take me off, because I can't sing a lick. I love to sing, but I can't sing a lick. As my daddy would have said, Rooster, boy, you can't sing a lick. And I cannot. But I love to sing, and I love good singing. So I'm going to try to have someone on, whether it be a singer or a comedian, every day starting the third day. I've already got some commitments. I've got some big names, some people that you are going to just love. You're not going to want to miss it. So what I need you to do is I'll need you to subscribe. You can do that today. There should be a place on here today where you can subscribe. Now, right now, the YouTube site is just simply Michael Cleveland, but it's going to change to. It might change tomorrow to Make It Happen with Mike C. But on June 1st is going to IET with Mike C. So if you subscribe today, whether it be to Michael Cleveland or if you subscribe tomorrow to Make It Happen with Mike C, it won't matter because that will move over on June 1st with the IET. So your subscription will be part of IET. And we're going to be doing some major things, man. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Not only do we have the vlog, but I also have a podcast. I started this podcast about a year and a half ago. And the name of the podcast is Make It Happen with Mike C. The podcast, when I created it, it was designed to help anyone who wanted to be successful in the music business. I've been in the music business for over 30 years. I was a manager. I've done a lot of different things within the business, but especially as a manager, you're supposed to know something about just about every aspect of the music business. Otherwise, you might not be able to do true justice to whoever you're representing. So because of that, I do know a lot about a lot of different areas in the music business. Not to say I know everything. The thing is that the areas that I'm not that familiar with, I know people that are. For example, my boy Manny Edwards, when it comes to publishing. I met Manny years ago when he was working. I think when I met Manny, he was working for BMG. And then he left BMG and he went to work for Yab Yum, which was Babyface and Tracy's label. And then after that, he went to work for Clive Davis at some point. But he wound up being in charge of publishing for a Universal Music Group on the West Coast. Manny knows publishing. One of the most knowledgeable people I know in the music industry, period, is Jay King. Jay knows a lot about music. So I've had Jay had came on to the podcast. Manny hadn't come on the podcast, but Manny's going to be at some point on the vlog. He may be one of the guests during those 14 days. We're going to have some comedians. I'm going to have some people come on who are going to talk about comedy, but it's not just entertainment industry. Like I said, I'm going to have some commentators come on. And the podcast engulfed all of that. Okay. So the podcast was Make It Happen with Mike C, which was designed to help anyone who wanted to be successful in the music business. I'm going to relaunch the podcast. That's going to be relaunched on June the 1st. Then I have a web page. You can go to the web page right now. The web page is Make It Happen with Mike C. There's not a whole lot there right now, but the web page is going to be relaunched June the 1st as well, and that's also going to be IET with Mike C. The web page, man, is going to have everything. There's going to be a slew of stuff on the web page. It's going to be something that, for example, if you are looking to purchase tickets for a concert once they start coming back, you'll be able to do that on the web page. If you want to know how to find a church home, you've moved to a new city like I did when I moved to Dallas. If you want to know what you should be looking at when you're looking for a church home, we'll have that information. I'll tell you where I got it from. I got it from John MacArthur. John MacArthur did a series on how to find a church home. So we'll be sharing information like that. We'll be sharing information about COVID-19, just all kind of stuff. IET with Mike C. Look for it. Let's see, what else? I think that's about it as far as IET with Mike C. The vlog. Please subscribe. IET with Mike C. June 1st. Check us out.